I'm Nico, you're Mr. Spanish River.
And I'm Natalie Loicona, your Miss Spanish River. And we are so excited to have you at Spanish River.
This video is packed with a bunch of information to help you get started.
But don't worry, if you forget anything, it'll be posted on the YouTube channel.
High school goes by so fast, so before we get to all the details, here are some words of wisdom from your fellow Sharks.
One thing I wish I knew as a freshman is to always check Google Classroom in your email.
One thing I wish I knew before going into high school is to remind yourself to stay organized and manage your work on time.
Going into freshman year, I wish I knew to always work hard and create good study habits to thrive and succeed.
The best piece of advice I have for you guys is to not be late to your classes. It's very easy to be on time and it saves you a lot of trouble.
One piece of advice I'd have for incoming freshmen is to make sure you join a lot of clubs and sports so you can build up the resume from an early age.
One piece of advice I would give to upcoming freshmen is to make sure you're actively studying and taking notes in your class at the end of the year. You don't have to stress and just cram it all in one night and then freak out the day of the test.
One piece of advice I have is go to school. It's not worth doing all the makeup work out of your own time.
One piece of advice that I have is don't procrastinate and do your work on time.
One piece of advice I would give to incoming freshmen is just put yourself out there. If you told my 8th grade self that I would be running multiple miles every day and even join cross country, I would not believe you. But because I did, I've not only found a new hobby, but made so many new friends.
Hi, my name is Malik, and I play football here at Spanish River. I encourage you to get involved, join a team. You'll make great connections with students and teachers here. You'll have a great year.
One tip I would give incoming freshmen is don't be shy and talk to the people in your classes because you never know who will be your next best friend and who you'll meet.
One piece of advice that I have is to pay attention to your freshman year GPA as it matters for the rest of your high school years.
One piece of advice I have for freshmen is to really make sure to balance your time well and manage your extracurriculars from in and out of school so you can be successful the whole year. Remember, there are so many opportunities for you here. Don't forget to take advantage. I'm now proud to introduce you to the administrators at Spanish River.
Welcome, freshmen and new Sharks, to your new home away from home, Spanish River High School. I'm the proud principal of Spanish River, Dr. Allison Castellano. I look forward to meeting you soon. And for now, here's the rest of our administrative staff. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Welcome to Blue Suite.
Hi, I'm Lisa Solid, school counselor, and I work with students with the last name A through CH.
Hi, I'm Kia Allen, assistant principal, and I work with students last name A through D.
Hi, I'm Miss Waitley, and I'm school counselor for letters CI through F.
Hi, I'm Jill DeMarzo. I'm the assistant principal, and I work with letters E through K.
Hi, I'm Melissa Loyacona. I'm a school counselor, and I work with letters G through K.
Welcome to River, and we're looking forward to a great year.
Hello, class of 2029 and new students. My name is Miss Carrill, and I am an assistant principal here at Spanish River. And I work with students, all students, but specifically students with their last names that start with L all the way through Q. I'd like to introduce my cohorts here.
My name is Miss Rivera, and I am one of the school counselors here at Spanish River. Welcome, and I work with students' last names L through N.
Awesome, and I am Natalie Havens. I work with last names O to SB. Welcome to our Shark Nation.
Welcome to Shark Nation. Hi, I'm Mrs. Matthews, the assistant principal in Sweet Silver, serving letters R through Z.
I'm Danielle Ramirez in Sweet Silver, Dean of Students.
And I'm Ms. Pasatempo, school counselor in Sweet Silver, serving students SC through Z.
Let's make it a great year.
Welcome, class of 2029 and new students. This is Mr. Clark here, Dean of Students. I look forward to having a great year with you. If you ever need anything, my office is located in the main office to the right. Look forward to having a good year with you guys. Go Sharks.
Hi, I'm Corey Adelstein. I am the Choice Academy Coordinator here at Spanish River. I am located in the Silver Suite. Welcome to Spanish River. If you need anything, come find me.
Welcome, class of 2029 and all of our new students. I'm Mrs. Riggle. I'm the College and Career Counselor. I'm located in the College and Career Room, which is room 1135 in the back of the Media Center. It's never too early to start planning your post-graduation plans, so I hope to get to know all of you. Bye.
Hi, we're the English to Speakers of Other Languages Department. My name is Miss Contreras. This is Miss Abramowitz. Our office is located in the 1000 building next to the main office. If you're an English language learner, please come see us for anything you may need.
Hola, bienvenidos. Nosotros somos el Departamento de Inglés Hablantes de Otros Idiomas. Mi nombre es Mesa Bramwicks. Yo soy la consejera de ISOL. Aquí estamos disponibles para ayudarlo cualquier pregunta que necesiten. Estamos localizados en el building, en el edificio 1000. Gracias, bienvenidos.
We also have Portuguese translators, Spanish translators, and Russian translators here to help you. Again, our office is in the 1000 building, and please come see us for any language needs you might have.
Hi, welcome to Spanish River. My name is Ms. Pierre. I am the mental health counselor here at Spanish River. If you guys are experiencing any anxiety, it's a new school, if you need someone to talk to, please come visit me in the Silver Suite. I'm available anytime. Ask one of your teachers. They're usually really good with letting you come. So come see me anytime.
Hi, I'm Officer O'Brien. I'm the officer here at Spanish River High School. I'm commonly referred to as OB. And my office is right inside the main office if you turn right, and my office is on the right. I want you to feel welcome to come and report anything that you see on campus that you think might be important to me directly. Sometimes most times you can remain anonymous when you do that. No one has to know that you came and reported something to me. But today I want to talk about the Fortify Florida app. It's a reporting app where you can report threats or suspicious activity. And these reports go statewide to other agencies. So a lot of times when you report something on the Fortify Florida app, Boca Police Department officer will show up here on campus to handle it with me together. So it's very important that we use the app for what it's designed for, which is threats to the school or any persons inside the school or any suspicious activity that you think might lead to a threat. So that's what we want to use the app for. The things that we do not want to use the app for are people vaping in the bathroom, reporting a teacher that you don't think handled an issue correctly, or a false report to get somebody else in trouble that did something wrong to you. And I want to point out on the flyer here for Fortify Florida, right down here, they always tell you read the small print. I want to tell you the small print says anyone who knowingly submits a false tip through Fortify Florida may be subject to further investigation by law enforcement and may be subject to criminal penalties. That means you could get charged under Section 83705 in the Florida state statutes. So that's why it's so important not to use this system to report somebody that you want to get in trouble. That you can come directly to me or an AP or the principal for things of that nature. Also on the flyer, it says remain anonymous. That doesn't mean that you have to remain anonymous. And if this is an important tip about somebody possibly getting hurt here at the school, I would like you to at least leave your phone number, because many times when I get reports on this app, I have further questions and I have no one to call. And that's important information that I might need to get from you. So I would prefer that you leave a phone number so I can get that valuable information. But just remember, you can remain anonymous. It will just take us longer to figure things out, whereas if we had your phone number, we could just call and ask you. I think that's all that I really need to let you know about Fortify. Most of you are familiar with it. Sometimes it takes a while when you report something for that report to go through the whole system to get to me. So if it's something important, you think somebody's going to get hurt on campus, you can find me or any other AP or administrator with a radio who can get a hold of me, and we can handle it faster that way if it's something very important. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you on campus.
Hi, I'm Nathan Frost, your student government president. Here at River, we believe being a shark means to be safe, honest, accountable, respectful, and kind in all areas of the campus. What does that mean?
Let's start with S. Hi, I'm Ellie Newman, your senior class president. The S in SHARK stands for safe. So wear your IDs at all times, follow teacher safety guidelines, and have your hall pass visible when you leave any classroom.
The H in shark means we're honest. But what does that look like? Turn in any lost items to an adult or at the main office. Do your own work and use the restroom as intended.
The A in SHARK reminds you to be accountable. A few examples of being accountable include the following: wear the dress code, attend every class, and be on time.
Make sure at most you have one earbud in at all times.
Are you ready for the next letter? And respect is the R in shark. You can be respectful by listening when others speak, respecting all adults on campus, and keeping our classrooms and school property clean.
Finally, the K means kind. You can show kindness by helping others, apologizing if you bump into someone, and be patient in lines. Hey, let me help you up.
Hi, I'm Bridget Stark, your SGA recording secretary. Another way to be a shark is by following the dress code. So if you're wondering what to wear this year, remember, you're at school, not the beach or your bedroom, so cover the B's. No tube tops, tanks must have finger-width straps, shirts must reach the top of your pants, and shorts shouldn't be too short. Some classrooms can be very cold, so it's always good to bring a sweatshirt. One accessory you'll always wear, however, will be your school ID, so make sure it's visible and not hidden in your pocket.
Hi, I'm Matt Hunt, the Student Government Treasurer. You have many opportunities to get involved at River. Try joining one of our sports teams during the fall, winter, or spring seasons, but you must make sure you complete your Activate packet. Reach out to Athletic Director Christopher Suarez with any questions.
Sports are not the only way you can get involved here at River. There are so many clubs that you can be a part of and new clubs that are added every single year. Make sure that you check out tables during Club Rush where you can sign up for many of the clubs that you might be interested in. Club Rush will be held during the first 2 weeks of the school year. Watch the morning announcements for more info on how to get involved.
In addition to getting involved here at Spanish River, academics are important and grades matter more now than ever. I'm Harper Lowinger, one of the WSRH presidents. A GPA is very important to know and understand. GPA stands for grade point average. You may remember in middle school earning points to move on to the next class. But in high school, it's different. Every one of your quarter grades calculate into your GPA. So make sure your GPA is good and because it sets the groundwork for the rest of your high school career.
You're going to have to study here. This is not middle school. Teachers are more than happy to help you, but you will also need to ask when you need it. Don't wait until the test. If you don't understand something, make sure to raise your hand or speak to the teacher after class. Also, pay attention to lunch and after-school tutoring opportunities. If you need to see a teacher during lunch, make sure you have a pass to enter the building.
Hi, I'm Jade Alcabez, your junior class president. It's never too early to start to earn your community service hours. You can look at the community service hours form on our school website or in person in any offices. It is required that you have at least 20 hours of community service to graduate or to park in the student parking lot. The 20 hours are due by December 1st of your junior year. Community service opportunities are posted on the school website or sometimes announced on WSRH. Forms are electronically submitted through SIS. Find forms, choose high school community hours student submission, and complete the info. You will need to have an electronic version of your signed form to complete this process. Oh hey, didn't see you there. To help with your academic success, make sure you bring a fully charged district device to school every single day. That's right, no personal computers. Teachers will not have Chromebook cards in their classrooms. You're expected to check your personal email at least twice a day. This is how your teachers and other faculty members will contact you with important information. Devices will be distributed via English classes along with IDs during your first week of school. Remember, you are expected to bring your charged district device each day. When you are dropped off to school in the morning, you may be dropped off in the bus loop or the parent lot. There are no drop-offs in the student parking lot. Once you are on campus, you may not leave campus until you are dismissed at the end of the day. Once you arrive at school, you will be entering through one of the 3 entry points and walk through the metal detectors. To make this process as smooth as possible, make sure that you have your ID out and that it's ready to scan, your backpack is in front of your body, your computer is out of your bag, and that your computer is held over the metal detectors. At this point, make sure that you are wearing your ID around your neck. This is what your schedule will look like in SIS or if you print it out. You'll see the period, class, teacher name, and room number. We know one of the biggest concerns you have is navigating the campus, but do not worry. Look up and around. Building numbers and room locations are displayed for you everywhere, and you can always ask someone. Everyone is here to help.
Now, I'm sure everyone is wondering what lunch they have. So, how you determine if you have blue or silver lunch is this. Look at your 5th period class and look at the room number. If your 5th period class is in the 8000 building, you will have blue lunch or first lunch. This means that you go to period 4, then lunch, then periods 4, 6, and 7. Now, if your 5th period class is in any other building besides the 8,000, then you have silver lunch or second lunch. So you will go to periods 4, 5, then lunch, and then periods 6 and 7. You cannot go into the 8,000 building during lunch without a pass.
Speaking of lunch, wondering how it works? You could sit in the cafeteria or at benches throughout the courtyard. The Shark Shop is always open during lunch, selling all kinds of snacks, drinks, and shark merch. Remember, if you need to visit a teacher in the 8,000 building, you must have a pass.
Hi, I'm Jillian Leeds, your senior class vice president. Here are some procedures that are important for you to know about arriving late, leaving early, and attendance policies overall. When you're late to class, you must go to the tardy kiosks located around campus and scan your ID. Grab the tardy pass that prints out. You will need to give this tardy pass to your teacher. If you need to leave school early, a parent must call in a blue pass for you. Blue passes can only be picked up from the suites before school or during class change. You cannot leave to pick up a blue pass during your class time. And you cannot call a blue pass for a time that is during class. Absences count now that you're in high school and can affect receiving course credit.
It's important to remember that kindness matters. Let's celebrate our differences and never make fun of others because they are different than you. Bullying can be reported to administration or using the district website. If you're feeling uncomfortable about a situation, please come to your counselor or to your assistant principal and report the issue so we can help you. Stop and think before you post as well. Is what you're saying nice, kind, positive? Is it something you would want to see on the news or in the newspaper? People can screenshot posts and send them around. Don't be a part of hurtful text to others. You're leaving a social media footprint, and consequences for bullying are serious in Palm Beach County and can include a mandatory transfer to another school.
Hi, my name is Lutanada Mohanova and I'm the SGA Correspondence Secretary. I run our school account at Hail the River. I'm here to talk to you about social media. Please be careful. This is a large school and stuff can be spread very quickly. Do not post anything you want to see around school. Do not talk about other people or spread rumors, and don't take inappropriate pictures of yourself or others. And also be careful of text messaging, because this can be turned into a screenshot and sent around school. Rules have changed, and now colleges and high schools are looking at that stuff too. So be mindful with what you're posting.
Finally, Dr. Castellano gives weekly updates and call-outs at the start of each week. Check your email every Sunday night for details about the week and for recognition for some of our amazing sharks. Also, stay connected on River's website at srhs.palmbeachschools.org and follow our Instagram and YouTube channel at River WSRH and Hail the River.
Also, please check your email on Friday the 8th. Your teachers will be sending out welcoming emails with important information about your classes. But before you go, grab your phone and follow the freshman class Instagram account at Spanish River 2029.
And text at Raw Spirit to 81010 for the Raw Club to keep up with all the amazing spirit events happening on campus. Please also follow at Hail the River on Insta. All school activities and info and reminders will be posted there. Want to be a class officer? Want to join SGA? Email alicia.lyonslawfer@palmbeachschools.org or faith.collins@palmbeachschools.org for more information. Some activities to look forward to include the homecoming dance, carnival lunch, pep rallies, and other spirit events.
Still have some questions? You can call the main office at 561-241-2201 or email your assistant principal or school counselor, or even check out the school website at srhs.palmbeachschools.org.
There's nothing to stress about. You're going to meet some of your best friends here.
And remember, everybody here is understanding, so don't be afraid to ask for help.
The next 4 years are going to fly by, and they're going to be some of the best years of your life.
So don't be scared for Monday, and make sure to get a good night's rest.
Until then, we got to go prepare for our first pep rally.